is Haley from OneOnRabbits.com, and today I'm going to be showing you guys my Halloween cage tour. So I will be filming the cage tour part during the day and all the close-ups and stuff at night just because it looks a lot nicer at night with the glowing lights and everything. But I thought you guys might want it in the daytime just to, like, you know, see a really good close-up of everything. So here is a view of the kitchen area where I have their big hay rack, and then I also just have two green litter boxes right outside of that. And immediately after the litter boxes, there is the entrance to the big Heidi house. Now I don't have a blanket covering the entrance right now just for the cage tour, but eventually I'll be covering this up just to make it a little more cozy for the bunnies, you know, to just hide in there. But this is just a dog kennel that I turned into a Heidi house. On the outside of the Heidi house, I have this Halloween fleece that I got at Joann Fabrics last year. It just says boo all over it, and it's super perfect and super adorable for this cage theme. And right over there you have the exit of the Heidi house, and then it comes into the long area of the cage where I just have this orange fleece, which is actually a cage liner that I made, and then I have some various toys which I will show close-ups of. So the first homemade one I have is the DIY pumpkin things that I made in a previous video, which will be linked on the screen and down below. Then I just have these plastic pumpkins that I got from Hobby Lobby, and inside of them I put little treats, and Mocha already got one open and is eating all the treats out of it, so they can get them open and get the treats inside. Then the next one is this broom that I made. It's just kind of like a willow stick with hay at the end, just to kind of look like a little broom. I thought it was super cute, and it literally took me like 2 minutes to make. So that is just Lulu destroying one of the homemade toys, and then you look down, there's another pumpkin, and then we lead to the next Heidi house. So right in front of the next Heidi house we have these adorable little pumpkins. They're just little glass jars, look like jack-o'-lanterns, and I put little candle lights in them. I will not keep the tea lights in there when I'm not, you know, watching them, just because I don't want anything to happen, but they're just plastic and battery operated, so it's not like it's real flames or anything that's gonna hurt them. And I put two on each side of the entrance to this homemade Heidi house. So this is actually a big plastic tub that you can use to store things with. I think it's made by Rubbermaid. So pretty much I flipped it upside down, cut some holes, and then filed it down so that there was no sharp edges whatsoever. And that just made a really cute Heidi house that is very big, so it's big enough for 1 or 2 rabbits to get inside. And so far the bunnies seem to really like it. So then on this side of the cage we have the little jack-o'-lanterns as well right at the entrance, and there's the pumpkin that Mocha already got open. And then I also have this orange hay basket, which I filled with orchard grass hay from Small Pet Select, which is the hay I always use, but I sprinkled some chamomile in there that I got from Bunfest, and so it just makes a really yummy treat for them, and Lulu, or Ebony, has already tipped it over and was eating out of it. And on this edge we also just have a couple little stacking cups that are the same colors of the fleeces dots, and then I just have their orange water dish right there. And since I realized this is a brand new cage that none of you guys have seen before, I did want to mention this. I do have a new little fence thing that goes along the cage, but then I have an opening right here which is perfect size for the bunnies to run in and out of. Lulu and Ebony will jump over sometimes if they want to, but for the most part they use the door very well. And now for the floor area, as you can see, that's where the little door comes out, and then I just have these puzzle mat foam puzzle mats underneath all of this fleece. So I've got multiple orange fleeces and then another orange fleece here and a green one. I realized I have a blue towel there. I was gonna remove it before I did this video, but I really forgot to do it. So pretty much that's where they get their veggies, and it also is a leaf plate, which is just kind of fallish in general, and then they have some leftover veggies there still from when they were eating. And then along the perimeter of like the cage, it's kind of like way up above where they could never reach, is this purple rope light, and this is just like a Halloween rope light that I got super cheap at Goodwill, but pretty much I just thought it looked really nice and would look cool with the Halloween theme. So of course this looks much better in the dark than it does during the day, but yeah. And one last quick update is about Mocha. For those of you who know, Mocha has been or did have some tremors, which is why we had to put the cage on the floor, just because he was unstable and we didn't want him falling off or anything like that. In my last video I mentioned that he may have cancer, and you know that would be deadly if he had it, but since then we are treating him for a disease that can come from cats. I think I mentioned that as well, but I wanted to let you know that it's been about over 2 weeks since he's had tremors, and every day he seems to get better. Like every day he becomes more like himself, becomes better. He isn't unstable anymore. He can walk and run just fine. So yeah, I think I just wanted to let you guys know how he was doing, and that he was doing way better than he was like a week ago. And I do have one more update. Sterling is no longer in the bunny room, just because I've kind of decided with all of Mocha's health issues that I will not attempt to bond him with the other bunnies, just because I don't want Mocha getting stressed out, causing him to have a tremor, as I really don't know what causes them. So I'm not going to be bonding them together, so I am keeping Sterling in my own bedroom, which is above the bunny room. So I will have a cage tour or room tour for him eventually, but it is not finished yet, and I'm still working on bunny proofing. So once that is up, I will be able to show you guys, but until then, you'll just have to enjoy this cage tour. So that's pretty much it for the Halloween cage tour. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Just a couple of updates. My t-shirt campaign is back up, so if you didn't get a chance to order a t-shirt, you can now go order one. And I also have more styles and more colors. So I've got tank tops, ladies or women's fitted t-shirts, and I also have child sizes, because I know a lot of you can't really fit into the adult sizes, and I barely could. Like, I got the smallest size and it was very large on me, so I do have kid sizes up. So yeah, just go check it out. I'll have the link in the description down below. But that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys soon on a new video. Bye!